This is all unusable, dead, rotted. This is the type of thing that I am not bringing into my garage for long-term storage. It's going over to the fire pit. All right, earlier this summer, my buddy, an arborist, clued me in on a deal that he found. He was working on a job and a guy said, "Hey, I don't need these trees. I got to get rid of these trees." And the arborist said, "You know, I know a guy that's a woodworker. We could probably get these out of here and put them to use." And the guy said, "Fine, take them." My buddy, the arborist, calls me and he says, "So Jim, we've got these trees. You can have them. You can mill them. We can store them on my property." He's got the acreage. I'm like, "That's great. Dude, let's do this. We're going to become sawyers this summer." And he says, "There's just one thing. You're going to have to pay to move the trees. It could be kind of expensive." I'm like, "Dude, what are you talking here? What kind of money are you talking here?" And he's like, "Here's the thing. It could be like $300-400 to move it." I was just like, "Okay, I'll see if I can swing that." So I own like 15 or 20 white oak and cherry trees now that I have to sawmill, sawyer up, I don't know, I'm having a stroke. That's a different video. He also told me that this guy milled up 10 years ago a ton of white oak because he thought he wanted to be a woodworker and he just doesn't want it anymore. So he's got 1,500 board feet of white oak that he's trying to offload. I go out there and I take a look, and it's rough sawn, it's air dried. There's some bug damage, there's some checking, and it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not great. But the guy's like, "Well, what do you think?" And I said, "Well, what are you trying to get out of it? What are you looking?" And he looks at the ground and he kind of kicks the dirt a little bit, and he says, I was hoping for $2 a board foot." We're using the track saw to start adding all of those. Great, my daughter's running the vacuum while I'm trying to get a shot. All right, 8 feet long, 5 bays. Goes up 10 feet. There's only this much room between the ceiling and the top. Hopefully this is enough room for 1,500 board feet. Now I can get the wood that I brought home in here. Right. Well, there isn't any footage of me loading my first round of lumber into the brand new lumber rack. Lost it. I'm trying to be a better YouTuber. I also decided that I did not want to take 8 trips down to load all of this by myself this summer, so we enlisted my buddy, the arborist, again to use his company's 16-foot by 8-foot wide drop trailer. God, 90% of all of the wood in one trip. Okay, I'll hide in here to talk to the camera, vlog style, so I don't look like a crazy person to all of my neighbors. That is 80% of the wood. I will spend the next couple of days pulling all of that wood that does not have any evidence of bugs inside of it into the garage. We're gonna get most all of it in there, into all that storage behind me. Or all of it. Let's be optimistic. Okay, it's been about 4 months, almost done. Just a couple more boards left to clean up some bug damage, make sure that I'm not bringing anything into my garage. I've been filling this notebook with ideas, things I want to build. It's all coming out of this, and it's all going onto YouTube. What do I have in here? What do I have in here? Art room ideas. Need to make an easel, build a camera lucida. Ooh, an indoor potting station for my south-facing plant room. Ooh, seed storage box. Musical instruments. Aztec death whistle. I wrote Aztec death whistle down. Ooh, I'm not gonna tell you about that one. Well, anyway, stick around. There's more to come.